When it comes to innovative design and technology, Asus generally take the lead. The Taiwanese maker of all things electronic recently made the waves when they had launched under the Republic of Gamers division the ZenBook Pro Duo back in September last year. They added a second screen to the base that covered nearly half the area. It was generally well received but had a few flaws such as overheating issues. Fast forward to June 2020 and Asus launched a second iteration of that beast and significantly improved on the machine. Enter the ROG Zephyrus Pro Duo 15, a machine touted towards the gamers, the content creators, and the streamers. The first thing I'd noticed when I'd unboxed my piece was the sturdy build, but surprisingly light for what's under the hood. Weighing around 2.4 kilos, while not the most portable of laptops for a gaming rig, it's wonderful. A 15.6-inch 300Hz IPS main screen that's really meant for serious gaming pleasure hasn't really been tested out by me. I've mainly used it intensively with After Effects and Premiere Pro, and boy does that machine cut through all the workload that I've literally thrown at it. The 8GB Nvidia GTX 2080 Super delivers exceptionally well, rendering my frames quickly and allowing me to scrub through video clips without any lag, at least none that I could notice. Now the 14.1-inch second screen could just be another gimmick or a really good workflow tool depending on how you use it. It helped me immensely with my After Effects timelines, freeing up more room on my main screen to really dive into the details of editing. It's an improvement over the older design as it's now raised to face you, as opposed to you craning your neck over and looking down. All of this was also to improve the cooling and airflow of the Zephyrus. I mean, it gets pretty hot when you're fully utilizing the GPU and the cores. The Zephyrus comes bundled with its own apps meant to fit the second screen, including Armory Create and Aura Creator if you wanted to create your own RGB colors on your keyboard. Now, one problem I foresee with this is that the amount of space taken up by the second screen means there is less room for the keyboard and the mousepad, which by the way doubles as a numpad. Gamers in general will need to use that wrist support that comes bundled with the box. Another gripe that I face is the lack of onboard camera, given today's current situation in the world. Asus have remedied this by adding a ROG camera as well as a gaming mouse to the bundle. The 1+1 TB SSDs on board with RAID 0 support allow for quick boot ups and file access. This means a faster gaming experience with shorter loading times and more. My device also came loaded with 32 gigs of RAM, it's expandable up to 48 GB. The ports featured on this device are fairly standard, with 3 USB slots, 1 Type-C USB slot, an HDMI port, and 2 audio inputs. With all the hardware packed inside, I'm assuming they couldn't fit a memory card reader anywhere, which just adds another step to my workflow. Now this device is not cheap. It costs a pretty penny, around $4,900 It's a huge sum of money to pay, and really it should depend on how much you're going to make use of this powerful laptop, whether it's for serious gaming or for hardcore editing, like what I use. It's aced many of the benchmarks and provides cutting-edge speed with its i9 processor. For me personally, I like the power that's packed with portability, even though it's not in the lightest of ranges. It still helps me a lot, at least when I'm out on my shoots. If you do have any questions, do drop them down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them if I'm able to. Thank you for watching. See you next time.